Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to another video, and today we'll be doing the Year 7 Season 2 Vector Glare tier list for attackers, and yeah, let's get right into this video. So we have the 5 tiers, or 6 tiers even, S, A, B, C, D, E, and then F just has all the defenders on it, so yeah. Let's get right into this video. So this is for the attackers, and so we'll do it in order of what's here. So Sledge, we've got a solid B tier operator. He's not, so ever since he lost his sort of SMG11, he's being played less. I feel like we see a lot more buck, but he's still a solid operator that can be played in basically any meta. And he's quite versatile because of his destructibility, especially because his hammer. And he's got a good gun, the L8A56, which is a good solid gun. So he's a solid B tier defender. Attacker, sorry. And then we have Thatcher, who is an A tier operator in my opinion. You never really see him because he's banned in pretty much 99% of the games in ranked dealer above gold, but yeah. When he is useful, or when he is used, sorry, he is very good and very beneficial to the team. Thermite is another AT operator. Due to the introduction of Ace and sort of Hibana and Harbreach gadgets, he's sort of fallen out of the meta a bit, but I think still in this sort of meta, if you bring a Thermite, you're never really going to see anything going wrong. So yeah, solid gun, 5556 is a pretty good gun in my opinion, and yeah, solid operator. Next we have Ash. Ash is a B tier operator. Since the introduction of Zofia and Iana, she's really fallen out of the meta. They nerfed her R4C a bit too much in my opinion, and she's still not the best, so we'll leave her around there. So she's a B tier operator in my opinion, and yeah. Monty, C tier, situational. A good Monty player can be played pretty well, but he's situational, very rarely played. And when he is played, he's situational and not that great. So a C tier option. He is useful on some maps and some bomb sites where you just sort of need to distract an opponent. And post plants, he is the post plant king, as we call him. So yeah, C tier operator. Twitch is a B tier operator, I think below Sledge. She has got a good gun. F2 is probably my favourite gun in the game to play. It's a strong hitter. Her Twitch runs are quite good now that they can jump and she gets a normal drone. So a B tier operator. Fuse is C tier. He's a C tier. He's got the best gun in the game, the AK-12, but he just feels too clanky. And he is good for some maps, such as like Kitchen or Cafe, where you can fuse basically the whole top floor and just sort of force defenders to run away. Next we have Smoke, S tier operator, one of the best defenders in the last 7 years. His gas grenades are pivotal to like delaying, and he's got both two good weapons, the SAS shotgun and the SMG11, and he's been a staple operator. Next we have Glaz, who's B tier. Since his buff and with the introduction of Sense, who we will be getting onto now, he is going back into the meta. He's 3 speed and he has a bearing line now, so I think Glaz is a lot better now, and that's what makes him a B tier operator. Next we have Blitz. Blitz is a D tier operator, never really gets played. I don't think I've died to a Blitz in about 4 seasons, and he's pretty useless, sorry. IQ is a C tier operator, not played as much. The G8 meta is gone now. It's the Zofia, Thinker, Ying better in my opinion. So sort of a wasteless operator now. Buck is a B tier operator. Same with Sledge basically. He lost his nades and he's become a bit less useful. He is still useful because you can make vertical holes above and vertical holes below, whilst like Sledge is only allowed to sort of make vertical holes below because of the hammer. So yeah, B tier operator, but we could move him a bit. I think he's better than Twitch, so we'll put Buck here. Capital, top of C tier, situational operator, but he is good when he is played. His guns are alright, nothing special. The Para, and the NMG are nothing special, and he has got good utility, so C tier operator. Blackbeard's a D tier operator. He's above Blitz though. He's not really used or played as tall, and he is so annoying to play against, but he's not very good. He just feels too clunky with his right shield thing. Not right shield, his face shield. And he's good on some maps like Consular if you're attacking console and you want to put a Blackbeard on to repel. So yeah. Hibana is an S tier operator, probably the best operator in the game. She's so versatile, she can open anything with Kairos pellets now. She can open hatches, reinforced doors, anything. And she is a bearing 9, which is a solid second arm, and her gun is pretty good as all. Jackal is an A tier operator. Him and Thatcher are the most banned operators in ranked, so he doesn't really get paid much. But when you're attacking on a map, really big maps like Consulate, Bank, that sort of stuff, Emerald Plains, he's really good to flash out roamers. And yeah, the C70 and the PDW are pretty feisty weapons. Ying is at B tier around here. She's quite good. She has a lot of utility. She has 2 smokes, 4 candelas, so she can like but a lot of utility in the utility meta, and her flashes are good and she's immune to them. The guns are okay, sort of mediocre guns, nothing special, but yeah, she's pretty good. Next we have Zoff, is an AT operator. Her LMG is amazing, it's probably one of the best guns in the game. You can just spray with 150 bullets, and her M762, whilst it did get nerfed, it is still an amazing gun. And yeah, she's got some of the best utility in the game. She has the 2 stun grenades and the 2 impact grenades, and yeah, she's the best operator to sort of entry frag or roam clear with. Amaru's CT operator, situational at best, barely ever used, but if you want to like, if the bomb site's bottom floor and you want to get to top floor quickly, you just want to Amaru into one of the windows. I do that on Consulate, for example. I'll Amaru into connect a window next to meeting and console, and yeah, sort of clear roamers. Dockerbee is a detail operator, probably one of the worst gadgets in the game. It's not very useful at all, and yeah, so that's why she's at D. Line is a CT operator. Situational, he's not as bad. I think he's quite underrated in this meta, but yeah, he's not the best, and when he is played, he is, you know, not that bad. But yeah, he's very rarely played. Finko's an ST operator right now, there's nothing else you can say. She's got the best LMG in the game. She's got a gadget that just picks everyone like fast as fuck and gets more damage. So yeah, Finko is just an OP character, and she needs to be nerfed pretty soon because she's pretty detrimental to the game's health when it's just boring to play against. Maverick, another ST operator, never bad to bring a Maverick. His gun, the M4, is probably one of the best in the game. And his blowtorch is good for getting walls like Consulate and Clubhouse and sort of hatches as well. Nomad, ST operator, one of the best operators in the game, good for clearing out roamers. It's never bad to bring a Nomad, especially on flank heavy maps like Consulate, Clubhouse, that sort of thing, to clear off roamers from rotating and stuff like that. So yeah, ST operator in my opinion, AT operator in my opinion, never really bad to bring a Nomad. Gridlock is a CT operator again, situational operator, but she is quite good at roam clearing and sort of flank watch, and her guns aren't that bad. I think they should give her AR to another operator because it's rarely ever used and it's pretty good in my opinion. Nook is a CT operator as well, situational, but she is starting to get a lot of play in the current meta, so I think she could be good in the future. Callie is a AT operator. I think her sniper's good, and she's good for like, she's a good Thatcher alternative that isn't banned as much, so I'd probably put her in A, sorry. But yeah, she's pretty good, and her her sniper rifle is good for clearing off utility and clearing off bandit, cades, and mutes. Iana is an ST operator. She's really good at entry fragging. She's the new Ash because she's got she's basically a human drone, and her guns, the RX and the G360, are amazing, and she's got nades as well, and a Gon 6. She's basically the perfect operator if you want to entry frag with. Next we've got Ace. Ace is an ST operator, so he's got the hard breach device gadgets, which are amazing. You can use them from afar, and he's basically the perfect hard breacher. He's got the best gun in the game, the AK-12, which does have a lot of some recoil now, but it's still amazing, and he's probably the best hard breacher in the game right now. So I'll move him to the front. Like, him and Hibana are 50-50 in my opinion. And yeah, so then we've got Zero. Zero is a BT operator. He's quite situational, but he's really good for flank watching and for clearing flanks. And yeah, he's got a good gun. He's got 2 decent guns, I'd say, and he's got a cool ass knife, so he belongs in B. Flores and Osa, we'll do them together. So they're both AT operators. They're both really good for clearing utility, especially Flores. And Osa is very good for post plants, and they both have good guns. They both have the Thatcher's gun, I forgot what it's called, and Osa has the 5556 and the PDW with smokes. So they're both pretty good. I'd probably put Sense at A as well. I know he's not on this, but Sense is definitely an AT operator. I know his gun's pretty shit, but his gadget, pairing it with like Glaz or even Finka or even Ying is pretty good. So I put a Sense around A. I don't know why, but I think I put Smoke here at S. Smoke's a defender, so I don't know why we're ranking Smoke. So yeah, Smoke's there. So yeah, this is my final tier. We didn't really use E, but the 3 worst operators in the game, I'd say, are Dockerbee, Blackbeard, and Blitz. Then that's a pretty good list in my opinion. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you guys think of this list. What would you guys change? I think the S tier is pretty clear. Maybe we can move Zofia or Thatcher or Thermite into it, but I think apart from that, it's pretty good. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you guys think. This is Arktes. See you guys later.